Hello, and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. The BlackRock XRP ETF has been exposed as a fraud, and the company has admitted as much. The phony BlackRock XRP trust application has been forwarded to the Delaware Department of Justice by the state's regulators. That's what we figured, more or less. One of the more intriguing parts of BlackRock Bitcoin ETF is the portion devoted to the potential dangers that investors face, such as a rise in mining costs, a less secure network, hackers, issues with custodians, and so on. I think they'll start with Bitcoin and Ethereum and gauge the appetite there for these products. But one of the interesting parts was that one of their risks is competition from other blockchains, and who they see as the main forces within crypto. And we all know that once they do, they'll quickly move on to another altcoin. That can serve as a rough outline for what you're doing. In addition to the blockchains they mention, Ethereum, Solana, Cardano, Polkadot, and Avalanche, there are many others. Except for Solana and Avalanche, I now have them all, but you notice the theme here. Layer 1 smart contracts are used for everything. There are no DeFi applications or payment networks. Blockchains, many individuals today simply remark, "Oh, that's 2020 or 21" when they don't know the exact year. This is old news and nobody cares anymore. All the utility you create in the crypto world will eventually find its way back to those layer 1 smart contract chains, so it makes sense to focus on them. There, I believe, we will continue to achieve great results. Again, this is where we saw it during the last bull run. Nevertheless, I am not advising you to invest heavily in BlackRock's recommendations because they may be predictive of the direction of future ETFs. Furthermore, what are some of the other layer 1 smart contract blockchains that might be able to compete with those 5? Solana isn't my cup of tea, but I think it will sell well because of its low price. I am currently vaxless. Don't take my word for it, but don't have any. However, I believe there are competitive chains capable of traversing this gap and competing with those located in higher level environments. And, I think a lot of exposure there is what you're going for. I envision a lot of individuals doing crazy things as the next bull run approaches. They have a lot of Bitcoin, Cash, and Litecoin, and, a lot of dApps. And it's alright to be out in the open there. Don't forget about this crypto-related stuff, because it's vital to your survival. The announcement of ARK's introduction of 5 new blockchain-based ETFs was made today by Cathie, so everything within these ETFs will have some relation to crypto or blockchain, and the primary items are Bitcoin and Ethereum futures ETFs, but also an infrastructure, and, simply digital asset companies. I anticipate crypto firms will make a comeback as we approach the next bull run, along with the usual flurry of activity inside AI. There will be a Ripple initial public offering, IPO, and many more fantastic startups that are capitalizing on blockchain's advantages. This is the second of 3 stories starring Cathie. I was wondering if you might have any insight on the XRP after reading through some of the documents I saw in the ETF filings. We all watched the fraudster fund go public, right? In addition, I found this item of interest in an SEC filing. The following is a quote from Cathie Woods' ARK ETF Trusts N-CSR. Following a precedent-setting decision by a U.S. District Court that XRP is not a security for purposes of public sales, this was submitted on 10/623 XRP. In that filing, she discussed the significance of the verdict for Coinbase and the cryptocurrency industry as a whole, not just for Ripple and XRP. Even if authorities refuse to cooperate, this fight gives Bitcoin enthusiasts optimism that the judicial system will establish reasonable guidelines. Finally, Cathie would guess that Gary Gensler is motivated by political ambition in making his choice on spot Bitcoin ETFs. We have personal knowledge of this as well, having heard him speak before he was appointed chairman. And he remarked that it just doesn't add up to him. Why wouldn't you offer this product if you already offer an exchange-traded fund, ETF, for futures and one for instantaneous trading? Since it is pegged to Bitcoin's market price, it provides superior returns for investors and is conceptually equivalent to futures ETFs. And if one's been twisted, the other would be too, so it doesn't make sense. And now, as a political puppet, he's changed his tune, and his pockets. Elizabeth Warren, who is his friend, is against the introduction of these items because she is either biased against cryptocurrency or is being paid to be so. Because of this, he is merely a sock puppet over there. And that's the crux of the issue. Before taking the stage, an actor or actress can often make a good impression. However, political pressure is crucial. And I anticipate a significant shift in that direction. Because there is a lot of cash to be made in the crypto industry and related industries in money talks, and politicians love cash even more than the rest of us do. As time goes on, I anticipate that crypto rules will be relaxed here in light of the increasing public interest in this area. As we enter a year with elections, we may soon have access to ETFs. And cryptocurrency in this market will explode by year's end. There are numerous exchange-traded funds, ETFs, and the SEC would be wise to act so that they can be approved simultaneously. My vote goes to postponing the vote until January 2024. That's probably as far as they can go it for the time being. Get it correctly. Make sure the start goes well. And let all the prepared parties release their ETF products at the same time. You're not exactly minting kings in the crypto world, and it's debatable whether or not the people who already hold that position are deserving of it. The Fidelities are rocked by the black with the first. And I know they were involved in a major court case. I really hope they don't, and if they do, I hope they penalize Grayscale severely and don't allow them share their ETF with the rest of us. They need to get off the ground running and compete with the other companies in their field. Obviously, exchange-traded funds are a major factor that needs to be considered. Some regulatory clarification is on the horizon. I anticipate that initially only stable coins will be released. The Bitcoin safe haven arrived at long last, and about time, too. The pace is picking up. When this place finally comes to life, and it will, trust me, it will be incredible. Don't give up hope. The journey may be fraught with uncertainty. We accept this fact and work with it, but we see clearly where we're going and how soon. Leave a comment and tell me what you think. Thank you, as usual, for your likes and subscriptions. See you soon, bye.